I know, pandemic in 2023, right? That searches up real good on Google and YouTube, doesn't it? So, we're gonna play an old classic today, a game that I've played all of probably 10 times. I just really haven't played it that much. I don't know why. I take it off the shelf maybe once every, year. I think I've only had it for 5 years. I was not into board games till 2018. This game is 15 years old, right? 2008. So, it's considerably, older than I am. It's been around for a long time. It is a classic, okay? Like it or not, it is a classic. This game is never not in print. It's at every store that sells, board games of any sort. Even stuff like, Target and Walmart sell Pandemic. And there's a reason. It's a great game. Especially, like me, when you're terrible at it, it's still fun. So, I wanted to play this today. We've got this set up for a two-player game. I chose and they were random everything here, so I pulled these randomly. I have the Scientist and the Quarantine Specialist. We've got 4 cards to start. I haven't even flipped them over yet. This has normal mode set up, so, those of you familiar with Pandemic will know that means there are 5 epidemic cards in the deck. And so that's about, on a two-player game like this, every 10 cards. Now this is vanilla Pandemic. There is no expansions or anything. Just ignore this little sticker right here. It is not in this game. Everything here is just base game Pandemic. I haven't even done the setup yet. One thing I do want to mention though, that I think would be a lot of fun to do a video on, because I don't think a lot of people took it seriously or looked into it, was this Pandemic Hot Zone. Now, my understanding is there are going to be, I think, 3 or 4 of these, but I believe North America and I think Europe, maybe, is the other one that is out right now. I don't have it in my hands yet. I've ordered it. I just don't have it yet. And this is a great game to throw in your car and travel around with. It still plays more or less like Pandemic, but it's so inexpensive that I think I paid $10, maybe $11 for this, and it's the perfect game to have in my car because people who know me, I wind up someplace and they go, "Oh yeah, what do you do? You like to play a lot of board games, blah 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 blah. Let me show you something real quick that you've probably never seen, right? Cooperative games are not in people's mindset, right? They don't understand, that you can play against the game. It blows people's minds. You show them that, and they're off to the races. They want to play real Pandemic, right? And then you just give it to them. Just, here you go. Take Hot Zone, have that, and remember that you can go out and buy, real Pandemic this, for like $35, $40. So, let's get started. Pandemic needs no introduction. It needs no rules teach. It's kind of just one of those comfort games. People know how to play it, and it's not too heavy rules overhead. It's just kind of a fun time. So let's get through the setup here. So the first thing we have is can we see all these? I don't think so. If I spread them out, well, we'll have to just not do that later on. Okay. Let's get the setup done here. There's 3 cubes. I usually stand them up for myself when I'm playing, but how funny, it just occurred to me that you won't be able to see them if they're stacked up. So we have San Francisco and Milan. All right. Now, today I didn't get any sleep, so I was up at 3:30 in the morning sitting out here playing Pandemic by myself. My wife thinks I'm nuts. All right, what do we have here? Lagos, Paris, and Chicago. All right. Now, I know there's a lot of you out there that are just either not fans of Pandemic or just too good at it. And boy, would I love to know how to be good at this game, because everybody tells me how easy it is, and I get destroyed playing this game, and I don't know why. The few wins I do, I'm only supposed to be putting 2 on these. The few wins I do have under my belt are, they're down to the wire. It's like the last card in the deck kind of a thing. It's nuts. I am really bad at this. So London will get 1, New York will get 1, and surprise, Sydney, you will get 1 too. Here we are. All right, so I got to make sure I did that right. So we should have 18 cubes on the board. So there's 3 with 3 right there, and right there. 3 with 2 there, and here, and 3 with 1. London, New York, and Sydney. All right, we are good to get started here. So we're going to employ my friend, our savior, Cthulhu, here to keep track of which character's turn it. Oh, yeah, we should probably look at our cards, too. And, of course, you start at the Centers for Disease Control in Atlanta here in the United States. Oh, look at this. We already have an event card. That's a good one. That'll be really handy later on. Los Angeles, Madrid, this is my favorite card in the game, right? I'm convinced that One Quiet Night is just a banger of a card, right? When you know you're in trouble, you could just stop the trouble, all right? So, and I should probably talk about the the roles that came up here. So we have the quarantine specialist. The quarantine specialist prevents both outbreaks and the placement of disease cubes in the city she is in and all cities connected to that city. That is awesome. She does not affect cubes placed during setup. We did not draw Atlanta. And then we have the scientist. The scientist needs only 4, not 5, city cards of the same disease color to cure the disease. That's awesome. Okay, so I think we're good to go. Let's see what we're going to do here. Now, what do we have? We have, oh wow, we have the same, like, color matrix here, right? Don't we? Yeah, look at that. Blue, yellow, and black, and blue, yellow, and black. Okay, well, okay, so clearly we've got some problem areas up here. So let's get started up here. We don't know where these epidemic cards are, so we're going to have to be very careful. Let's take care of San Francisco. So we'll go 1, 2. One of the things I love about games are their board design, and I love having the play order on the board, right? This reminds you, do 4 actions, right? So we've done 2. We've walked from here to there, right? So 1, 2, 3, 4. We can do 2 treat disease actions, right? Bingo. Not that anybody needs the rules, probably, but here they are. Here's your actions, right? So we drove, and then we did the treat disease, where we remove a single cube from a place. Good. We're done. Let's draw 2. So then draw 2 cards, right? This is awesome. Oh, lovely. Okay. All right. Well, we get to experience the fun. And that's not going to show up for beans on the camera, is it? So yeah, here's the epidemic card. Oh man, our first draw. Okay. So we increase the. Oh, we're in real trouble. Oh boy. All right. So then we're gonna increase it. We're gonna draw the bottom card. Montreal is going to get 3 cubes. 1, 2, and 3. Oh, man. Another blue one. Montreal. Yeah. Canada. And then we have to shuffle these up. Okay, so here we go. This is terrible. This is going to be... so we only have 10 cards here, and 4 of them, well, 3 of them, could be outbreaks on turn 1. Doing well. All right, so it's a wonder why I lose at this game. I am just so bad at it. I mean, not that anybody could plan for that, and do anything about it on turn 1. Okay, we got lucky. New York and Lago. Oh, we got really lucky. We got okay. The problem is now is we know we're about to not be really lucky. What did we all get here? I don't want to use one quiet night so early, but knowing that we're in real trouble here very soon, tells me that maybe it's a good time to use one quiet night, just to not have to draw the infection cards one time, right? Skip the infect step. Okay, all right. Off to the scientist now, who really has her work cut out for her. We know that I got to spread these out. Lagos and New York are here, so we can leave them alone for now. Lagos needs attention, but not at the moment. So let's go ahead and go 1, 2, 3, and then let's head over to New York anyway. All right, so we're going to draw 2 cards for the scientists here. Shania, ooh, look at this, look at this. All right, we already have 3, 4, 5 cards. Now we're going to draw some infection cards. Karachi, where are you? Oh no, so there's our first outbreak in San Francisco. Great, so let's do San Francisco real fast, and then Karachi. Oh man, okay, so outbreak marker's gonna go up to 1. We only get 7 of those, and then we lose the game. Look at this, look how horrible this is. Look at that, boom. Already a problem, already a problem. Okay, now we are off to the quarantine specialist again, which would be great. Oh no! Never mind. San Francisco, quarantine specialist, prevent disease cube placements. Ah, yes. Okay. No, we're in good shape there. That's a good thing for us to be in here. Okay, so now what do we do? Now, I don't really want to just follow the 2 characters over there. In a 2-player game of Pandemic, I find that you kind of just generate the right amount of cards, right? Like you're almost playing more against this and more against the randomness than you are like the strategizing of trying to trade cards with other players, right? You just have more turns, it feels like. So you can kind of just run around and do your own thing, which, you kind of need to do as well. All right, so let's go. We can come all the way over here and work our way over here. We could wind up in London or 1, 2, 3, 4 in Kolkata, which I think is what we want to do. We want to get over here and start working on this, because this could get really bad if this happens again. It just keeps saturating that area. We need to take care of that. Lagos is up here, so I think we're okay for now. All right, let's draw 2 cards. And, ooh, hey, we're doing well here. Look at this. So we have 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 cards. Government grant allows us to add a research station to any city, and we can play this at any time. It's not an action. We might just throw that down here, and yeah, let's see. Where would be a good spot for that? Maybe Lagos, since nobody's going down there. Let's just do that now and get that out of the way. Fabulous. Okay. Oh, we got to do this too. Right. Infect cities. Oh no. Montreal is now 3. And Chicago is now 3. It looks like we have to turn around. Looks like the scientist is just going to hover around North America here and take care of some business. All right, quarantine specialist, you are done. Off to the scientist. Let's see here. God, we could take a card out as well. Do we have... No, we don't. I want to take Milan out, or wait a minute, Lagos is in there. We could. You know what? Maybe we take Lagos out. What do we think about that? That way... we kind of can ignore that and just hit it up later on. Let's do that. Let's take Lagos out of the game, right? Resilient population says remove any 1 card in the infection discard pile from the game. Let's just take that out, right? This way we don't have to worry too much. Yellow's in a good spot right now, and so's red. Red only has this 1 on there. Okay, scientist, you really need to be doing some work here. We need 1 more black card. We could get to Cairo. To trade with the quarantine specialist. Well, that's 1, 2. We could get there. 1, 2, 3, 4. Boy, we could both get to Cairo, but we couldn't make magic happen for a number of turns, so it might not actually be worth working on that just yet, especially when we have this problem. So let's go ahead and... we know that Milan hasn't been drawn yet. All right. So we need to get over here. So we will go 1, 2, 3, and 4... and just take 1 cube off of Milan there with the scientist. We're going to draw... do we play 1 quiet night now? 3, 4, 5 cards? 6 cards we have, right? So let's play 1 quiet night so we can skip the infection step anyway. We will draw 2 cards, Mexico City and Lima, okay? So your hand limit is 7. It reminds you right here as well, which is a very nice thing about this game. Dang, we are in good shape to cure black and yellow if we could just get a little bit of love. We need 1 more card here. The scientist is awesome for curing. Okay, and then we're skipping that. So we're going to move on to the quarantine specialist here. So let's go 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, we're going to just hang out in Baghdad. And I just want to try to ease some of the pain that we're feeling here. This is going to be very bad, but if we can meet up in Cairo and get that 4th card, we're in good shape. So let's go ahead and end the quarantine specialist's turn. Look at that. Look at that. Oh, heck yes. Okay, that's 5, 6, 7 cards. That's awesome. All right, and now London, 2 cubes. Sydney, again, 2 cubes. Oh, snap. Okay, scientist. What do? We can get down to Cairo in 2 moves. So we can go 1, 2 and remove 2 blue cubes and then go 3, 4 and hang out in Cairo. We are going to end our turn. And she does have 7 cards, so I need to discard some stuff here. I think we're just going to discard... where's Madrid? I think we're going to discard Madrid. And then that way we have... oh, no, we have to discard 2. Okay, well... no, let's actually, now that I'm looking at this, hold on, we have an awful lot of cards here. We have 8, we need to get rid of 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, and we have 9. We're good here. We want to have Cairo here. Boy, that's a bummer because we're going to have to use one of these cards to build a research station somewhere out here, though. Let's get rid, well, we're going to get rid of these. I need to get over here is the problem. Do we have Lagos in here? Lima and Mexico City, Los Angeles. Let's see. No, let's get rid of these. Mexico City. Let's get rid of Mexico City and Lima. Okay, there we are. So now we are good here. Let's do some infections. Milan. No, that's Madrid. Milan and Paris. All right. Oh, Paris has 3 now. This is no good. You see, this gets out of control. They did such a... Matt, what's his name? Leacock did such a good job on designing this game. Okay, you know what we haven't seen in a while is an epidemic card, so you know they're coming. Okay, off to the quarantine specialist now. Who can go? Boy, that's a huge bummer that I'm going to end up doing this. This is well, I could go to Paris and do it. I could go 1, 2, 3. Oh man, that's a bummer. Look at so 1 to Cairo, 2 to share the knowledge. She has to discard another card. Let's dump. I don't want to dump either one of these. Let's dump L.A. No, let's dump. Yeah, no, we can fly down there. Okay, so we have what do we have now? 4, 7 cards. Okay, so that was move 2, and then 3 and 4. Right? Is that what I want to do? Oh, but I can't. 1, 2, 3. Yeah, 1, 2, 3, 4. Boy, that's a real bummer. There's no other good way to do this. That's unfortunate. Okay, but it's sometimes that happens. All right, so we're gonna draw some cards. Oh man, draw and look at and rearrange the top 6 cards of the infection deck and put them back on top. That'll be very handy here, probably in a short order. I'm surprised again that we didn't draw an epidemic card. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So we got to get rid of a card. I don't want to get rid of any of these, actually, now that I look at them. I guess we're going to go ahead. Tehran, off you go. All right, let's infect some places here. Taipei, here we go. We're going to spread out to the red zones now. Santiago, this place is such a pain to get down to fix. Okay, scientist, what are we going to do here? We do not have... Boy, this is a huge... Well, you know what? Perhaps our best bet is to just go here and handle it, right? We could go 1, 2... 3, we cure black, and then we go 4 just to... I mean, we know this card isn't in the game anymore. Well, yeah, it doesn't matter. Maybe 4 is move over. Well, we could fly. No, we're going to fly up here because this is a problem. We're going to draw an epidemic real fast here. In fact, let's play the forecast card and just take a look. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and we can put these back in any order we want. So what we don't want to do, let's see, Essen seems cool. Kolkata, that seems cool. Osaka, let's see, right down here. Man, we're not going to have a chance to get off to Santiago, are we? No, we're not. Okay, so we're going to want these on top because they're going to be very little. I don't want red to spread, but it looks like red has its own plans to start spreading. So I think we're just going to have to kind of let that happen, I guess, right? Maybe, God, and we're right here. That's all right. We'll put them back on like this. Okay, so that is done. We're going to draw some cards. We have Chicago. Ooh! Ooh! We're getting lucky with the card draws today. Okay, so, and I still haven't seen an epidemic card yet. All right, and we've seen 1, right? We've only seen 1, right? I'm not messing this up. Yep, and a whole bunch of event cards. Okay, Essen. And, oh no, Essen won't get it because Essen is near the quarantine specialist, and Kolkata will get one way down here, though. Right. Okay, so now off to the quarantine specialist, who is going to use the Paris card to build a research center, and then, so that's 1. 2 is to cure yellow. There we are. Yellow is now cured. And then I guess we go, boy, I'd love to have blue cured for this, but we don't. So let's just go, God, we could fly somewhere, I guess, right? We could go here and just do a cure just to get it off the board. And if we can hightail it over here, 1, 2, 3, 4. Oh, we're not going to make it. I was going to say, if we could get here, we could eradicate yellow and not worry about that card coming up, but it's not going to happen. It's going to happen right here. That's fine. That's fine. I don't think I'm worried about any of these just yet. Okay, so quarantine specialist needs some cards. There it is. I knew it was coming soon. Okay, let's move the infection rate marker up and infect Mumbai. Where is... Oh, no. So Mumbai, I can't put 3 cubes on, right? So it's going to get maxed out and then cause an outbreak, which is going to put more cubes, more cubes. So black is getting out of hand. This is insane. Okay, then we get to shuffle this up and draw some more pain. All right, let's see here. Although we did just bury the Kinshasa card, right? because it's going to be underneath all of these now. So now we don't have to worry about that so much. Now we have to focus on blue and black. And we know, well, and we just buried some red. Maybe this is going to be the first time I've ever won this game playing on normal. If you play with only 4 epidemic cards, you're playing on the introductory level, which is more my speed usually. But who wants to watch that? You know, like you're here to watch somebody get slaughtered by, you know, infection. So here I am, right? So let's see what we can do. We now have to draw. No, we're still only drawing 2 cards. I'm sorry. So we have Milan is going to get 1 cube, and we have San Francisco is going to get a 2nd blue cube. Oh, dear me. All right, off to the scientist. Gosh, you only have 1 card. Okay, scientist, you're just hanging out up in Atlanta. Guess what? We're going to cure blue. We have no red cards. and that's the last. Wow, and we're not even halfway through the deck yet. I feel like I'm cheating. I really do, but nobody wants to watch me sit here and sort out and shuffle 5 piles of cards. All right, so what are we going to do now? So we have already used 1 action. Let's go 2, 3, and 4, and we're just going to hope that we don't draw Montreal, Paris, Mumbai, Karachi. We're just going to hope that we don't draw any of those. All right, let's take some cards here. Oh, there's a red one. We need it. 2 cards. Let's see. New York. Okay, we're good. We can go handle that in a moment. Kolkata. Oh, no. Oh, no. Oh, we're good. We're good. Okay. All right. Quarantine specialist. Where are you? You're hanging out way down here. Boy, it doesn't seem worth it now to mess around with yellow, and I don't want to lose and show you how bad I am at this game. So instead, so remember, one of the actions is it direct flight? No, shuttle flight, right? Move from a city with a research station to any other city that has a research station. So I can go, you know, like we did before, just 1 move, 2, and blue is cured now, and then we could go 3, 4, I guess, right? We may as well just start curing as we go here and work our way down here, because this is all kinds of awful. Oh, we could also fly. Oh, Moscow's only right there. Okay, so we need to draw 2 cards. I love it. A bunch of red. Now we need to do some infections here. Essen. That's a bunch of people crowded in for. Oh. Okay. All right. Yeah. See, if we could eradicate blue, we wouldn't have a lot of our problems here. Okay. Oh, Essen wouldn't get one anyway. I've done that every time now. The quarantine specialist will not allow it to go on Essen. Okay. So the scientist now, you don't have 4 cards, but we've got to remember that Jakarta now, if we can get over here, we can hand this off, or Tokyo and Hong Kong, though, you know, hand these down over here. All right. Scientist, do some work. So 1, we're going to cure. 2, we're going to move. Actually, yeah, 3, we're going to do this. Man, and then I guess 4, we're going to go there. Okay, looking good. Let's draw some cards. We're money. We just got to, like, not lose somehow now, which I will find a way. All right, there's Sydney. So Sydney's a problem again. Montreal, which we just came from, you jerk. You know who we need is the medic. Isn't it the medic that just, like, walks through and just hoses stuff down? Remove all cubes of 1 color when doing treat action. Automatically remove cubes of cured diseases from the city you are in and prevent them from being placed there. That is incredible. Okay. Scientist. We have to do... no, we already did our infection. We only have... How have we only drawn 2 of these? Okay. So, the quarantine specialist, rather. So, we could... We don't need to cure black anymore. We could discard Moscow just to hop over there and get up in Moscow's business, up in the black area's business. So let's discard Moscow and fly over here for 1. Then we'll go 2, 3, and 4 and cure in Karachi. These are right. That way we can safeguard, and we don't have to worry about anything happening out here. So let's draw some cards. St. Petersburg and Montreal. We're going to draw some infections. See, Karachi, I'm sitting on it. You can't infect me. And Mumbai, I'm right next to it. Thank goodness. Okay. All right. Off to the scientist who needs some more red cards desperately. So let's go. Man, let's go 1, 2, 3, 4. No. 1, and then we're going to jump into Istanbul, I think. Right? We're going to fly down there. 1, 2 to Istanbul. That gives us a little bit of a jump. And then 3 and well, it doesn't really matter. Let's just go here and right, 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, so we can't cure, so we're good. Let's draw some cards. Oh, we need one more red card, and then we need to run over here. 1, 2, 3. Yeah, she doesn't want to be too far away from a research station. We can win this. We're just over halfway now. This is exciting. London, and Taipei, which, okay, not too bad. All right, quarantine specialist. Let's see what kind of, yeah, no, we got this. This might have been the easiest game I've ever played of Pandemic. So we will go 1, 2, 3, and 4, I guess, right? We may as well just kind of slowly work our way over here. We're going to have red to spare, I think, and we need to build a research station out here as well, right? Because you can't just cure anywhere. You have to be at a research station. So let's draw 2 cards. An epidemic and Bangkok. Look at it. We're in good shape, though. Okay, we're going to draw 3 cards from here on. We're going to pull Washington. So Washington is going to have three blue cubes. And then we're going to see, now we're in trouble. We're going to be drawing 3 cards. We've only drawn 3, and we're halfway through. Well, I guess that's about right? If there's 5 in there. And we're just slightly over halfway. Wow, it's almost like it works out. How funny. Okay, let's see what we are going to do. Well, I think we're in good shape as long as we don't draw Washington. And even then, that's 1 outbreak, right? And we didn't have too many outbreaks this game. Sometimes I will have 4, a pile of them. And, all it takes is 1 to cause, a chain reaction, 3, 4 outbreaks, and all of a sudden you lose. So that's what usually happens to me. This is going swimmingly. San Francisco is going to get a 3rd blue cube. Washington is, yeah, see, here we go. So there's an outbreak. So now we have a blue cube here, here, and in New York. Okay, so Montreal has 2, even Atlanta, and now a 3rd card, Taipei, so Taipei now has 3 as well. Wow. Okay, so quarantine specialist, you are going to, no, scientist, we just went. Okay, scientist is going to, oh yeah, that was her cards. Scientist, what are you going to do? We need another red card. So if we move to Hong Kong, we can go 1, 2, 3, 4 and hang out in Hong Kong. What a place to be. All right, we're going to draw 2 cards and probably discard them. Ooh, I got really lucky with those too. All right, so now we have 4, 7 cards. These happen all at once though, right? Like when you get them. So I think I'm allowed to play that, but I don't know for sure. I think I can play that because this says play at any time, not an action. So I have 7 cards here. Boy, I mean, why not play the airlift and just get you there, right? Get you, the quarantine specialist, there. Why not? That also protects Taipei for us. Okay, so let's do some infections now. Karachi, of course, the place I just left. Essen and Milan. That's okay. Places that we cleared out. Now, see, I'm going to have to go back and watch this video to figure out what I did right on that, because I did pretty good. Usually this is out of control for me by this time, the outbreak track. So, yeah. All right, quarantine specialist, what are we going to do? Now, we can do a trade to give this, the scientist Hong Kong, so I would have had to discard that card anyway. So that's 1 action. Can we get to Tokyo or Bangkok? Bangkok's 1 away. So we'll go 1, 2. We'll drop Bangkok to make a research station, and then we have 1 more turn. I mean, I guess we may as well run somewhere. So we're done. We're going to draw 2 cards. Another epidemic card. All right. Mexico City. It's all right. I mean, we won at this point, right, if you're keeping track. Because all that needs to happen... Well, assuming we don't have any massive breakouts, actually, but I don't know if that's even possible. Or breakouts. Let's see here. And there's only, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 cards here? Well, let's see here. Quarantine specialist, what have you done? Maybe we'll play again here, but with 3 people. I hear it's actually a slight bit easier. Like, it's funny, like the Board Game Geek forums, people are saying when you play 2-player, it's half a level easier, right? So if we're playing on 5 epidemics, it's more like we're playing on 4.5 epidemic cards. I don't know. Somebody, I'm sure, has done the math. Oh no! So yeah, see, here we go. Mexico City is going to blow. So we have this, this, and this. Then we have San Francisco's gonna blow. Yeah, see, we have 5, so we could be in real trouble here. And then Tokyo and Manila are gonna get hit. Oh man. And then a third card. Imagine you're drawing 4 of these. Milan. Okay, right? Whew. All right. Well, we survived, and now it's off to the scientist, who is going to go 1 and 2 and cure the red disease. And I actually won. Now I'm super curious. Where are? There's another epidemic right there. Oh, that was the 4th one I just drew, right? Okay, yeah. So it was. We had plenty of time. So wow, that was the easiest game I've ever played of Pandemic, and now that's going to screw with me because it's going to mess my head up and say, see, this is what people mean when it's too easy. Or RNG is why you won. And it's like, yeah, certainly there is a certain amount of randomness. That's what makes it fun, dealing with that randomness. That's why it's a game that plays differently every time, as opposed to a game that has like 5 scenarios that you play through. So yeah, that was good stuff. All right, so you all know Pandemic. I don't need to say any more about it. It's a ton of fun. You can play it 1 to 4 players. If you look here on the Board Game Geek page, it does say 2 to 4. I don't think any of his games say 1 to whatever the max player count is. Like all the Forbidden games, like I have Forbidden Desert, right? It's Forbidden Island, Jungle, and Sky. None of those say 1 player, I don't think. I think they all say 2 to 4. So there it is. There's Pandemic, an absolute blast of a game, and you can totally play it solo in just a few minutes by yourself and have a good time, all right? And that's all there is to it. Thank you. We'll see you next time. Don't forget to like and subscribe, because everybody's excited to see Pandemic in 2023. And remember, games are made for everyone's recreation. We'll see you next time. Thank you.